Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are talking right now with Indian Cowboy from DocSports.com. Great site with picks for sale that have a great track record going back quite a long time. And for free, they have free picks on most of the games, football games every week. Right now, Indian Cowboy is going to analyze the Monday night game, Seattle and Washington with us. Indian Cowboy, thanks for being back with us.
Hey, thanks for having me, Pete.
All right, was that correct? Does Doc Sports have a winning record with your four-pay picks going back a long way?
Yeah, I mean, we do. Obviously, we were #1 in the country in the NBA last year at 60%, 94 and 62, plus 12,890. Every single selection is up on our site, which is tracked and documented. Winning season in college basketball as well for plus 4,400. #1 in the country between NBA and college ball at plus 17,300. Every one of those selections is tracked. Football, 7 selections this week, including an 8-unit SEC game of the year. Very stoked about it between Auburn and LSU. And obviously we do a free prediction video on every single, on the Indian Cowboys page. We have a couple of guys, statisticians to help us. But it's a free prediction on every single NFL game and major college game, a conference game on the major 5 conferences that we don't have a selection in. So we love giving out free stuff, and we hope people join our premium selections too based on our calculus models.
All right, sounds good. The Monday night game, Washington, 7-point home underdog to Seattle off a bye. Totals currently 55.5 or 56. And, Seattle off a bye. Washington off a brutal beatdown by the Giants. Kirk Cousins looked brutal. It was just an ugly game for Washington. And, if you're going to bet a side here, you really going to bet Washington and Kirk Cousins against Seattle off a bye just because you're getting 7 points? I don't know about that. That makes me very, very nervous. But then again, that could be one of these ugly plays the sharps wind up being attracted to. I'm not attracted to it. What do you like here, Indian Cowboy?
What an ugly game, huh? You know what I mean? And remember that these two teams have really bad blood, because remember the old YouTube video when Richard Sherman gets punched in the face by that Washington player? So these two have really bad playoff blood as well, and now they have up again. So, this is going to be pretty exciting to watch. For such an ugly game, the sharp play here is Washington plus the points, but I'm also going to lean on the over here because I think Washington is going to show up in a big way, and they're going to be an active underdog, and this game probably goes over. So it's kind of an indirect play on Washington. After giving up 45 points to the Giants, 37 points to Philadelphia, Seattle would love to run off the score on this team because they don't like Washington at all, and the players look for, and here's something else to note too. The Seattle players do not like D'Angelo Hall. You know what I mean? So this is going to be one of those games that's probably going to be surprisingly high scoring. Seattle comes off that big win against Denver, so they might be on a little bit of a letdown here. Washington has to bounce back after the horrible loss to the Giants. So we actually lean on the over here. A couple of reasons. 1, Seattle letdown. 2, Washington bounce back. 3, active dog over. So we actually like the over here, as this one probably, we have it at about 51, 52.
All right, well, currently 45.5 and 46 are the widely available numbers. And yeah, my note on this game was only bet I'd consider would be maybe the Seattle team total over, which the current lines could be 26.5. That might be, would that be worth a shot as well, you think?
Yeah, because I mean the whole point of, so the active dog over is a theory that we talk about on my page. It's my theory that we created, we tracked for 15 years. If you think the underdog is going to show up, what happens is the total ends up spilling over, right? So you have a certain expectation. Let's say the total is 50 and you expect 30 from one team and 20 from the other, but that team that's supposed to score 20 ends up being an active underdog and goes to 26-27, the favorite's still going to get its own, and it's going to be pushed to the limit, and they score 34-35 and the game goes over. So by thinking Washington will be an active underdog, it's going to push Seattle to the limit, so it's going to make them score more points to keep their own. So, yeah, I think that's worth a shot.
All right, well, certainly an interesting game from a betting and handicapping perspective. Indian Cowboy liking the over, and right now 45.5 is a widely available number. So Indian Cowboy recommends a play on the over, 45.5, Washington, Seattle. Thanks so much, Indian Cowboy. Talk to you next week.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.